So let's talk about intuition. What exactly is that? Well, it's you. It's your inner voice. It's your inner ears, eyes, feelings connected to divine source. That's what it is. It's an extraordinary way to pick up information, filter it through, and come to answers and conclusions, decisions, choices, and feelings. But we've been taught to override them because they're not tangible, because there's so much room for interference, and that you shouldn't trust that voice because of that. I wonder if any artists, inventors, visionaries overrode their inner voice. I don't think so. So why would somebody want you to bypass your God voice? It's your God voice. Why would anybody train you to override that and doubt it? Then ask yourself, what institutions have taught you that you can't get answers within yourself? You need to come through them and bring your money with you too. So that's giving away your power, which is, if anyone has noticed in the last maybe 30, 40 years, a lot of that's changing. More people are out there vocalizing. Own who you are. Own yourself. Be A-okay with the me, myself, and I of all of it. And that includes this inner God voice, this intuition. So again, out with the old programming, bringing in the new programming so that you can be the best me, myself, and I in thyself of knowing who you are. And then finding your place amongst all the other billions of people on this planet. All right? But you're conversing with a lot more than that. So I want you just to practice tuning in to what your authentic voice is saying and telling you. And merging the two to become one so that you are your walking intuition. You are your walking God voice. I live by this rule. I live by it. I always have. The only time I've ever overrode it is external influences. Or I've gone into a trap of self-doubt and have overrode my intuitional thoughts. And then it always came back to, damn, I should have listened to myself. Myself is pretty daggone smart. It knew better. Then what happens after that? Throws a cascade of shame, doubt, blame, anger, frustration towards yourself because you overrode your God voice. So just want you to take, like today, and really connect with everything that you do. And ask yourself, like you're talking to yourself, because you are, do I want this apple? Do I want this today? Is this the highest choice for me today? Do I want to be involved in this conversation? If my boss is telling me something, do I just want to listen and see how I can merge with this and be the best I can be through it, or am I going to roll my eyes and get pissy and blah, 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 blah. So they're saying practice, 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 trusting that your inner voice has got you. It's got you. It's got your best interest at heart through everything. And everything is a lesson. Remind you, everything is a lesson. There's no right or wrong. Of course, you have to follow the divine law, which is do no harm. That means you don't cast out your energy to corrupt or trespass someone else to convert to the way you are, or creating all kinds of havoc. In that way, it's not just what you say out of your mouth or a thought that you have or an attitude you're carrying around, okay? So be mindful of that. Take ownership and responsibility of that. Really tap in. Really tap in. And get in tune and harmonize every note, every instrumental note within this fine fabric of your physical being. And connect with that, and then begin to have dialogue, and then trusting this dialogue. And then moving forward with the responses from this inner God voice, this dialogue, and trusting it. So when I can't make a decision, or I'm placed in a position where I'm not quite sure, I will say, I'm going to need to meditate on that. I'm going to need to give that some thought. I'll let you know. Thank you. I don't join in because everyone else is doing something. I own who I am. I walk proudly with who I am. And I am one with my God voice. And it's been a process for many decades to have that inner confidence and own it, no matter if someone else doesn't like it or not, or I was a tiebreaker and it wasn't in their favor, whatever it may be. And they're saying to say this. Some of us didn't have choices growing up. You know, the way I was taught was you do as you're told. And if you questioned or said anything, that's back talking. That's disrespect. And you have a consequence for that. I am encouraging everyone, especially parents of children, teachers of children, mentors of children, to begin to ask them to ask themselves, what choice would you make in this moment? And giving them the option to express that choice without condemning them or saying, wrong choice. Let them learn through their lessons, whether it was a good one or not, but that's what teaches them. Because everything goes back into that feeling of connection, not being told what to do, but being of an age where you can say, okay, you have a choice here. Why don't you think about that choice and then make it? So we're putting the responsibility back on the children to take responsibility instead of following what everyone else is doing. And of course, children will do what they see, not what they hear. So you've got to be an example of that. And be an example of that for your coworkers, for your sisters and your brothers. Just to be an example of that. Just trying to see if there's anything else that wants to come through on that. They just keep saying, trust your extraordinary voice, your extraordinary ability to bring information in through the bodies, bypassing a lot of the mind stuff and not letting things getting trapped in the mind, but allowing them to flow through the heart center. And really feeling the God voice as you, speaking with you and through you. And that is the path to getting to know thyself. The power's in your hands. Choose the intuition, the God voice, or get all your messages from everywhere else. Play with it. Let me know how you do. And of course, if you need any coaching or anything, my website's always in the description. And by the way, subscribe to my tribe, hit that notification bell and all, and hit like. Have an amazing day.